If you have ever felt like gardening takes forever and you just want to see something happen already, you are not alone. Most people assume growing your own food means waiting months for results, but that is simply not the case. Some vegetables grow so fast you will be eating them before your next grocery run. After 3 decades of growing food, I have come to rely on these quick crops whenever I need a fast win in the garden. Today, I am sharing 10 vegetables that grow so fast you will harvest in under 30 days. Number 8 on this list is a crop most people overlook entirely, and the bonus tip at the end will help you keep these speed crops producing nonstop all season. The first vegetable on our list is the radish, the undisputed speed king of the entire vegetable world. Radishes are the fastest root crop you can grow, with many varieties ready to pull from the soil in as few as 22 to 25 days from sowing. Direct sow seeds a 1/4 inch deep and about 1 inch apart in any patch of loose, well-draining soil with full sun. Cherry Belle is the classic round red variety that matures in just 22 days under ideal conditions. French Breakfast is an elegant, elongated type with a milder, slightly peppery flavor that is ready in about 25 days. For something unexpected, try watermelon radishes, though those take a bit longer. The key to perfect radishes is consistent moisture and timely harvest. If you leave them in the ground too long past maturity, they become woody, hollow, and unpleasantly hot. Pull them as soon as the top of the root peaks above the soil line and the shoulders feel firm. Radishes grow beautifully in zones 2 through 10 and are one of the best crops for tucking into gaps between slower growing plants. The greens are edible too, with a pleasant peppery bite that livens up any salad. The second vegetable that delivers an almost unbelievably fast harvest is microgreens. Technically, microgreens are not a single vegetable, but rather the young seedlings of many different crops. Harvested at the first or second true leaf stage, typically just 7 to 14 days after sowing. Spread seeds densely across the surface of a shallow tray filled with about 1 inch of moist potting mix. Press them gently, mist lightly, and cover the tray for the first 2 to 3 days to encourage germination. Once sprouts appear, uncover and place them under a grow light or near a bright window. Popular and fast-growing varieties include sunflower, radish, broccoli, pea shoots, and red cabbage. Each has a distinct flavor ranging from nutty to peppery to mildly sweet. Harvest by snipping the stems just above the soil line when the first true leaves are fully open. Microgreens are nutritional powerhouses, containing up to 40 times the concentration of vitamins and minerals found in their mature counterparts. They require almost no space, no deep containers, and no outdoor garden at all. You can grow them on a kitchen counter year-round. The third vegetable that races to harvest is arugula, a peppery gourmet green that germinates in as few as 4 to 7 days and reaches harvestable baby leaf size in just 21 to 28 days. Scatter seeds on the surface of moist soil in a pot or garden bed. Press them lightly and keep them consistently watered. Arugula thrives in cooler weather, making it ideal for early spring and fall planting in zones 3 through 11. Astro is a popular variety known for its mild pepper flavor and rapid growth. Sylvetta is a wild type with more intense, nutty flavor and slower bolting. Give arugula full sun in cool weather or partial shade in warmer temperatures to prevent premature bolting. Use the cut and come again method by snipping leaves about 1 inch above the soil line, and the plant will regrow for multiple harvests. Once it eventually flowers, the small white blossoms are edible and attract beneficial pollinators. A single sowing of arugula can give you several rounds of harvest, adding a gourmet touch to salads, sandwiches, pizzas, and pasta. Now, if you are finding this video helpful so far, I want to share something special with you. I have put together a complete step-by-step guide called the 60-Day System for your first abundant harvest. It is everything I have learned over 3 decades of gardening, organized into a simple day-by-day plan you can start this season. It covers the complete 60-day planting calendar, the raised bed blueprint with exact soil mix ratios, and a beginner pest and disease field guide so you can fix problems before you lose a single plant. If you struggle with knowing exactly when to plant what, getting your garden to actually produce, or dealing with pests and disease, this guide was made for you. Just click the link in the description right below this video, scroll down a little, and you will see it. Or, if you are watching on a TV or computer, take out your phone, open your camera, and hold it up to the QR code on screen. A link will pop up, just tap it. Either way works. All right, let us continue. The fourth vegetable that delivers lightning-fast results is baby leaf lettuce. Loose leaf varieties like salad bowl, red sails, and black-seeded Simpson can be ready for your first cut in as little as 21 days when harvested at the baby leaf stage. Sow seeds directly on the surface of moist, well-draining soil. Press them gently and keep them consistently watered. Lettuce germinates in just 4 to 7 days, and those tiny seedlings grow rapidly in cool conditions. It thrives in zones 3 through 9 and actually prefers temperatures between 45 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which makes it ideal for early spring, fall, and even winter growing in milder climates. Give it full sun in cooler weather or afternoon shade in warmer months to prevent bolting. Harvest baby leaves by snipping them about an inch above the soil line, and the plant will regrow for 3 or 4 additional cuttings. Sow a new patch every 2 weeks for a continuous, unbroken supply. The flavor and crispness of freshly cut lettuce from your own garden is miles ahead of anything in a plastic bag at the store. The fifth vegetable on our list is garden cress, one of the fastest and most overlooked crops in all of gardening. Cress germinates in just 2 to 3 days and reaches harvest size in 14 to 20 days, making it one of the quickest vegetables from seed to plate. Sow seeds densely on the surface of moist soil or even a damp paper towel and keep them in a bright spot. Cress does not need intense sunlight and grows perfectly well on a kitchen windowsill, which makes it an excellent choice for apartment gardeners and those with limited outdoor space. The flavor is fresh, peppery, and slightly tangy, similar to watercress. It is wonderful on sandwiches, in salads, as a garnish for soups, and mixed into cream cheese or egg dishes. Curly cress and broadleaf cress are the 2 main types, and both grow with almost no effort. Once you try cress, you will wonder why it is not in every garden. Coming in at number 6 is baby spinach, a nutrient-packed green that can be harvested at the baby leaf stage in as few as 25 to 30 days from sowing. Sow seeds half an inch deep and 2 inches apart in rich, well-draining soil. Spinach loves cool weather, germinating best when soil temperatures are between 45 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit. It grows in zones 3 through 9 and prefers full sun in spring and fall, with afternoon shade and warmer conditions to prevent bolting. Space and Bloomsdale. Long-standing are 2 reliable varieties for fast baby harvests. Harvest the outer leaves with scissors once they reach 2 to 3 inches long, and the inner leaves will keep producing new growth. Baby spinach is tender, mild, and versatile, perfect for fresh salads, smoothies, sandwiches, and light cooking. It is loaded with iron, vitamins A and C, and folate. Like lettuce, succession sowing every 2 weeks ensures a steady, uninterrupted supply of fresh greens from your garden. The 7th vegetable that flies to harvest is the green onion. While full-size bulb onions take months to mature, green onions grown for their flavorful tops can be snipped and eaten in as little as 21 to 28 days from seed. Sow seeds a 1/4 inch deep and 1 inch apart in any container or garden bed with decent soil and partial to full sun. Evergreen Hardy White is a classic bunching variety that produces quickly and keeps regrowing after each harvest. You can also fast-track the process even further by regrowing store-bought scallions. Save the bottom 1 to 2 inches with the roots attached, place them in water or plant them directly in soil, and you will be cutting fresh greens within a week. Green onions are incredibly space efficient, tolerating partial shade and fitting into even the smallest gaps in a garden or windowsill pot. The fresh, mild onion flavor enhances virtually every dish you cook. The 8th vegetable on our list is baby bok choy. And this is the crop I mentioned at the start that most people completely overlook when they think about fast-growing vegetables. Baby bok choy varieties like Meiqing choy and Shanghai are ready to harvest in just 21 to 30 days from sowing, which is remarkable for a crop that looks and tastes this impressive. Sow seeds 1/4 inch deep and 2 inches apart in moist, well-draining soil with full sun to partial shade. Bok choy thrives in cooler weather, growing best in zones 2 through 11 during spring and fall. Keep the soil consistently moist and you will be rewarded with crisp, juicy stems and tender green leaves that are outstanding in stir-fries, soups, noodle bowls, and fresh salads. You can harvest the entire plant at maturity for a satisfying single cut, or take the outer leaves while leaving the center to keep producing. The mild, slightly sweet flavor is universally appealing, and the speed at which this crop grows makes it one of the most satisfying vegetables a beginner can try. The 9th vegetable to grow for a lightning, quick harvest is mung bean sprouts, and this might be the most astonishing entry on the entire list. Mung bean sprouts do not need soil, sunlight, or even a garden. They need nothing more than a jar, some water, and 3 to 5 days of your patience. Rinse a handful of dried mung beans, soak them in water overnight, then drain and place them in a jar covered with cheesecloth or a sprouting lid. Rinse and drain twice a day, keeping the jar in a warm, dark spot like a kitchen cabinet. Within 3 days, you will see plump, crisp white sprouts filling the jar. By day 5, they are ready to eat. They are packed with protein, fiber, and vitamin C and K, and they add a fresh, satisfying crunch to stir fries, spring rolls, ramen, salads, and sandwiches. You can start a new jar every few days so you always have a fresh batch ready. The entire process costs pennies and uses virtually no space, making sprouts the ultimate fast food for gardeners. The 10th and final vegetable on our list is mustard greens, a peppery, fast-growing, leafy crop that delivers baby leaves in just 21 to 28 days from sowing. Scatter seeds on the surface of moist soil. Press lightly and keep them watered. Mustard greens germinate rapidly, often in 3 to 5 days, and grow vigorously in cool to mild temperatures. They thrive in zones 2 through 11 and tolerate light frost, which actually sweetens their flavor. Mizuna is a beautiful Japanese variety with feathery, mild leaves. Red Giant has dramatic purple-red foliage with a bold, spicy kick. Tender Green produces smooth, spinach-like leaves with a gentle mustard warmth. Use the cut and come again method to harvest baby leaves repeatedly from a single planting. Mustard greens are rich in vitamins A, C, and K, as well as calcium and folate. They bring a lively, distinctive flavor to salads, sandwiches, wraps, and cooked dishes. Few crops offer this combination of speed, nutrition, and flavor in such a small amount of space. And now for the bonus tip gardeners swear by. If you want to keep these fast-growing crops producing nonstop from spring through fall, master the art of succession sowing with a 2-week rhythm. Here is how it works. Every 14 days, sow a small new batch of your favorite quick crops, whether that is radishes, lettuce, arugula, spinach, or any other speed vegetable on this list. Use a different section of your bed or a fresh container each time. By the time you finish harvesting one batch, the next one is ready to go. This creates a rolling harvest cycle that keeps fresh food coming to your kitchen week after week without a single gap. Mark your sowing days on a calendar so you never forget. The gardeners who get the most out of fast crops are not the ones who plant once. They are the ones who plant small amounts often. This one habit can double or even triple your total harvest over a single growing season. Thanks for sticking with me through the entire video. Before you go, if you want to take your garden to the next level this season, I really think you should check out the guide I put together. It is called the 60-Day System for Your First Abundant Harvest. It is a complete day-by-day plan with a planting calendar, the raised bed blueprint, and a pest and disease field guide all in one place. Click the link in the description to grab it, or scan the QR code on screen with your phone camera. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and check out some of our other videos on growing a better garden.